few hours, but already they've plied us with wine and food.
Yeah.
And, we're going to be happy to rock for the fans.
Cool. And this is the first time that this lineup, this
yeah,
band called Los Angeles has played here. So, yeah, the last time I came here was with Alice Cooper, and I always appreciate French audiences. Always really passionate.
Cool. Some new material.
He's the main man right there. He's the one behind it.
Don't blame me.
So what's the story behind it? Is it just for fun, you know?
Yeah, it's just for fun. I mean, whether it'll turn into maybe doing a song, or if somebody has an idea that turns into something that's to be seen. But it's kind of more of just a celebration of songs we all love and the bands that we play with or have played with in the past, you know?
Okay, cool.
It was all one giant best moment, really. I had a blast doing it myself.
For me, it was the best guitar teacher. It was the best guitar lesson I ever had. You know, best 2.5-year guitar lesson I ever had. You know.
So for you, it's like a mentor or something like that?
Well, I think any time that you play with someone that is a household name, you know, we've been lucky enough to play with Alice Cooper, and now, you know, and we both have our histories with Slash, version 1, version 2, and it's you can learn something off these guys, and as long as you put yourself in that position with anyone, like, you know, playing guitar with Eric Dover, with Alice, I learned so much about, you know, music and playing off of him, and so it's something to be said about that. And your styles rub off each other.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's more of a mentoring thing. It's more of like just, you know, trading ideas and playing well together.
Exactly. We absorb each other's stank.
Yeah, I definitely absorbed a lot of Slash's stank over the year. Is that what we call it? I don't know how you even translate that word.
I don't know. It's just.
We'll try to find something.
It's your vibe. You know?
Yeah.
Getting a letter from the mail. Yeah.
Fucking great.
Yeah, you like the feeling about it, and his recent work, Slash, you know, he's been doing some work with.
Well, you know, Bobby Schneck plays guitar in that band, and I think he's just such a great musician.
Yeah.
And we know Brent Fitz for years, and it was amazing to hear Miles sing some of those songs that we recorded on 8 Life Graham, because as much as you know, to me, Rod Jackson is one of those true God-given talents of a voice, and he did such a kick-ass job on 8 Life Graham. But it was really cool to see Miles do some of those songs and do them at such a high level, top notch. It was cool. I respect his voice a lot.
Right, and he also was my guitar player in my band Sextus before Slash hired him for his bands.
And so, how was it to jam with
Todd's
Todd?
an amazing talent. I mean, there's just so much talent on that stage. Everybody we know, we have massive respect for, and
I didn't know that was very incestuous like that, because in that sense, like, he's your Carrie Kelly in that sense, because Carrie had played in Dad's Porno Mag with me before, and then, you know, we all kind of, as you can see, the reason why all this band Los Angeles is together is because we have all jammed in one form of another, you know.
No degrees of separation.
No, 6 degrees.
This is like no degrees.
Kevin Bacon. I don't know. The only guy we haven't jammed with collectively is Kevin Bacon. I don't think. Unless you have. I started when I was 5 years old, and I was horrible. Yeah, you should have heard.
Yeah, like all of us when we start.
No, but it's one of those things that there's always guitar lying around the house, and I thank my parents for doing that. And then I just, you know, bought a lot of records when they were actually records and listened to them, and always tried to be the posters on my wall. So still trying to do that.
Yeah, exactly what he said. I started a little bit later. I was 11, and I think I put it down first too, because it sounded so bad at first. But at an older, my sister's husband, he played in bands for years, and he showed me some songs, and after that, I just kind of took it on my own. Anything that works.
Yeah.
I'm a traditionalist.
Eric, it looks like it's the same Gibson LP Red that you used back in '95 when you were with Snake Pit, right?
Yes, I've had that guitar since Jellyfish, actually.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's been a while.
Well, I'm gonna go back to my equipment. Damn it. It's only when I get to plug the endorsers, man. I'm a traditionalist. I like Gibson guitars and Marshall amps. You know, I'm tried and true.
Okay, cool. And could you?
Next question.
Yeah.
No, I just want to get that in there because I really do love the equipment that we play and the companies that do support us. Because you know the companies that support us are just as important, and along with the fans. And obviously the fans are the most important, but without that good sounding equipment, we can't play for the fans. So
Yeah. And what kind of bands do you like to listen to these days? Are you into classic rock, metal? Or?
It changes from day to day for me. It could be Jean-Jacques Perry one day and
really?
Napalm Death the next.
Okay, yeah, so it's very
Depends on how I feel.
Okay.
everyone just talked about iPods, but I found this, maybe it's just because the company exists from Sweden, it is originated from Sweden, but Spotify, and I have a Spotify playlist. This is about as psychotic as I am in some senses. It's so much. Diantwoord, which is like a band that comes out of South Africa, which is kind of rap, and I think it's like sort of the new revolution of rock. It's nothing to do with rock. It's more like rap and techno, but to me the attitude is totally punk rock and roll. So I like that band and new classic rock bands that are coming out of Sweden, like this band that we're on tour with now called the Scams. You know, straight ahead, in your face, loud guitars.
Okay.
Next.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say the Scams. Their stuff's really cool. It's a cool band to be paired up with. So that's the newest on my playlist.
Okay.
Eric, what's on your Walkman?
Boombox.
It never stops.
The only thing I listen to is the theme to Curb Your Enthusiasm over and over. It plays in my head.
We do listen to a lot of TV music, to be fair.
Yeah, really?
Big fan of TV themes.
Everything from A to Z, like classics and like newer bands.
Anything else on your mixtape?
On my XM radio, I have like 60s and 70s, and then I have Octane and liquid metal. So I run the gamut. And
It's the
country.
spectrum, yeah. I think when you
And I
come
even
to a
do
Los
country
Angeles
music
show.
recently, I mean, I never really liked it, but I live in Nashville, and I've been doing a lot of session work, and it's like it's not that much different. Like the newer country is rock. So
I mean, in the context of even a Los Angeles show, you'll hear a spectrum of music. You'll hear Cinderella, White Lion, Alice Cooper / The Snake Pit, of course. But then you'll hear songs like Badfinger, The Sweet,
Slipknot,
Thin Lizzy. Slipknot.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You'll hear a spectrum at a Los Angeles show, so that's why we encourage you to come out. How about that?
Yes.
I'm working on a new Sextus record this year, so in a few months I should have something to play for people.
Cool. And do you plan on coming back to France?
Yes,
Right.
if asked, we'd love to, either together or in clusters or groups, or call all the friends, call more people.
Nice.
I hope to continue touring with one of the coolest bosses I could ever ask for in the world, which is Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper, yeah.
He has no plans of slowing down, and as long as he's touring, I would love to be a part of it if asked, and so that's cool. And plus I have my own bands, Roxie 77 and Casablanca, new records coming out as well.
Cool.
White Line's gearing back up for some stuff this summer. Looks like South America. So Mike Tramp is off his solo album. He's putting out something in March, but summertime it looks like we'll be in South America and possibly come back to Europe. And I've been playing with Gilby Clarke too for this past year. So whenever he's free for some dates down at the Viper Room or wherever we play in LA, we get together for a fun night. Yeah.
Cinderella, we normally go out in June. I don't know until May if we're going to go out or not. So I don't know. We might, but if not, I do lots of other like side project things and acoustic shows and sessions and whatnot. So I keep busy.
Nice. In French?
Cheers.
France, je vous aime. I will.
Je vous
Je vous
aime. Okay.
I don't know, it's like,
France, Oh wait, you guys.
You guys ready?
You guys have your
Just
shit
say
together.
France, I love you. So it's France, je vous aime.
Je vous aime.
France, je vous aime.
All right.
Yeah.
You do it this time.
France, je vous aime.